welcome to this blog post on how you can use Google Analytics to really supercharge your blog's effectiveness. In the first video we spoke about why installing Google Analytics ought to be one of the first few things you do when you start up your blog. So in this post I wanted to show you how you can use Google Analytics to really find your audience and hone in on the kind of things that they're expecting to do. So we already spoke in the first part about how Google Analytics can help you identify your audience and match their expectations and really identify what your best content is. When you put the two together, knowing your audience, knowing how your content meets their expectations, you'll be able to really create something of huge value for them. So the question you probably asking, it's great to know all of that stuff, but how is Google Analytics going to actually help me get more visitors to my blog? Well, think of it in this way. You can get more visitors to your blog, okay? But are those visitors of any value? Are those visits of any use to your blog? This is how using Google Analytics is going to help you, okay? Think of a map. Let's use a map analogy. Think of having a journey you're going to. You want to know where you're going to, and you want to know what the best route is to it, and if and when you get off course, how you can get back on course. So set your goal first. Set the goal, right? Whatever the goal is, you want to have 5,000 visitors who subscribe to your newsletter or who will buy your book, etc. Whatever that goal is, it's probably unique for your blog. So what Google Analytics is going to help you do is going to help you measure the effectiveness of these strategies and plans that you have. So you already know how visitors are arriving at your blog. This way now you can start to deep dive and find out how different groups of people are interacting with your blog. You'll be able to find out which groups of people are visiting the blog the most. That's probably the most obvious thing that you'll do, but you want to know how valuable those people are to your blog. You want to know which pages they visit, how many pages they visit. For example, say you're doing two acquisition plans. One is to get people through a Twitter outreach program, and the other one is to use Facebook and their boost post mechanism, say, for example. So once you set those two strategies off against each other, you'll be able to see which group of visitors are visiting the most. You'll be able to see which days of the week or which particular times people are visiting. It's probably really, really essential for your Twitter program. And you'll be able to see which pages they're landing on. You'll be able to see the journey they're taking through your blog. So knowing all of this is going to help you focus your acquisition strategy to whichever platform it is you're targeting, and really know how people on that platform respond to whatever. It could be advertising or your tweets or your outreach programs, one of those. So now think of coupling that with the ability to create events on your blog. Events are unique things that you can set up on your blog, which ultimately would lead to you setting up goals on your blog. So like I said earlier, a goal could be subscribe to a newsletter, could be share the article, tell other people about it, it could be clicking on a banner ad, or if you're selling something, it could be clicking on buy my book link as well on your blog. Whatever the particular goals of your blog are, you can now measure them, and you can measure, or I should say you can rather record them, and you can measure how well your blog is executing and how many people are actually achieving those goals. So this will really help you spend your time and your energy better, because your time is valuable. And imagine now trying to do all of this huge effort and energy and expense possibly that you may be going through. Try doing all of this without any analytics in place. You can see, going back to our roadmap analogy, that if you know where you're going, you set the route there, and essentially this, using an analytics program, is going to help you make sure that you can stay on course, and when you go off course, it will tell you the best route to go back on course. So enjoy the journey. It is all about a journey, obviously. Enjoy the journey of blogging and learning about your audience. Google Analytics or any analytics program will really help you learn about your audience. If you want to learn more, see my other posts on my blog www.digitopiadigital.com, and buy my book, where I will walk you through every single step that you need to know on how to do this. Okay guys, thanks so much. See you next time. Bye bye.